So, like one of my favorite albums, Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part where there's one guitar stops, the other one continues, and you hear the pick against the strings on the so quote unquote quiet guitar, like, and that is part of how I play it because that is what's there. It's so cool. It's like those little things that make the music. You know, it's like asking if you want everything to a grid. It's like asking Rembrandt or something. You're going to paint a painting, but you need to stay within the lines. Like what? The painter decides on how blurry it needs to be or whatever. You know, it's also for musician. This is what we want to sound like. You know, so if you have rules, like if there's a competition that, oh, this band plays a lot tighter to the grid. I mean, then you're talking about sports because then you can start measuring how good a band is, and that's not what anyone wants, right?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. That's a good way to put it. Measure. That's pretty interesting because I agree. It's like the grid is very precise. That's a funny way to put it. Yeah, measuring the band.
I'll give you another argument if you want to argue with a mixing engineer.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, for many bands, like say that you have Lombardo in the band, or if you have Eddie Van Halen, there's always in good bands they lean against someone, and you know that's the band's sound. And if you take away Lombardo, it's going to sound different. Mm-hmm. If like bands record like first drums and then bass and so on, the only person, or so to say, person that's in the studio all the time is the click, right? So everyone is playing along to the click. So the click is the most important band member. So all these bands have the same most important band member. Gotcha. How fun is that?
That's funny. That's it. So that Pro Tools click sound is the band leader for a lot of bands.
Exactly. And when you tell people this, like, oh yeah, man, it makes sense. And that's boring. Yeah. Why do you want to make your band sound like everyone else? I want to hear the band.
Yeah. That's interesting too. And a lot of times too, not to get too nerdy about this, I guess, but I find it interesting because I engineer a bit, but like you could really easily mix with your eyes, you know, like you could be listening to a mix and be like, that sounds great. But then you zoom into the grid just to make sure it's all perfect. And then you end up changing the mix with your eyes instead of with your ears.
Isn't it crazy that in the 70s, they only mixed with their ears?
Yeah.
That's impossible, man.